Perry with Learn About Homes, and today I'm here to answer a question, which is it cheaper to build a log home than a regular home? Now, before I do that, please like and share this video if it answers your questions thoroughly, or even just answers your questions, quickly, and then you get out of here. If it doesn't, don't do me any favors. Don't like it or comment on it, or share it, and that will let me know, like, hey, the video is not up to par. And if it does, it will give me an idea that people don't like it. Now, the thing after that, though, I would appreciate it if, what's the best way to put that? Leave a comment and let me know, like, hey, this can be improved, this can be improved, this can be improved. Hey, I want to see this. I would enjoy seeing this. I would enjoy seeing this. Don't be a butthole and say, hey, bro, you suck. You need to get off of here. People do that, but please don't do that, because that's just not, like, something, it's not helpful. Like, if you tell someone, hey, you suck, people are still gonna do it. But if you're gonna say something, tell them why and how it can be improved. Or, like, I don't mind for jokes, but just don't be a butthole for no reason. So is it cheaper to build a log home than a regular home? So it's gonna be pretty straightforward. I would actually say at first I thought a log cabin or a log home such a cabin is a more expensive home, but I realized that we gotta go over the individual cost to actually figure out which ones we gotta compare. We have to compare rather than just going to actually look at data rather than just going off of our top of our heads and saying stuff, because that doesn't help. So there's site preparation that comes into play. And by the way, all this is researched. So in this research data that I'm giving you, I'm, not a real estate agent, but, I like to do my fair share of research, and I like to present it, because it's a waste of time just to do stuff. So, and I like homes. I like this information. So, yeah. So site preparation is one thing that comes into play. The average cost of prepping the cabin site, which is, staking the perimeter of the cabin, leveling the site, getting everything all flat, and clearing the land of turf and topsoil, rocks, and vegetation. Just leveling it, getting everything, bare. The cost for 2,000 square feet of land is $6,000. So that's $6K right there, or $6,000 right there. Then there's utility and services. For that, you'll need to install utilities, obviously. And the cost for this can vary depending on if you want to be off or on grid. For example, if you want your home to be off grid, you can forget about the battery packs you use to store power. All you should expect to stay in the range of, this should be $3,000, $8,000. So at the low end, we're gonna say 9K right there. That's where we're at. And I actually put all this together at the end. I'm not gonna keep this in my head because I'm gonna forget. So wait a second. And then we have to consider the cost of the actual wood and roofing. This is typically 7 to 8K. This is a number that varies depending on how large the cabin is, but to get everything purchased, prepped, and cut, you should expect that's how much you should expect to spend. And that also depends on the type of wood. But that's on average. That's what we're gonna say. And then this insulation, since 65 to 70% of your cabin's heat will be lost through the floor and the roof, you need to make sure those parts of the home, we'll use those as the basis for what the money, the dollar amount that you'll spend getting the home together, and that's about $1,500 to $2K in total. And then there's interior waterproofing, the cost for windows, membrane, etc. Should all stay in the ballpark of $1,800 to $2,500. And then there's labor, which is variable, but it's somewhere around. It depends on how much it costs to build the cabin, but it's 10%. The project manager will cost 10% of the overall cost of the build, and the builder/carpenter will be 35% of the overall cost of the build on average. And then there's the cost of tools. If you're frugal, you can expect to pay somewhere around $2K to $3,000 or $3K for tools, and that's if you decide to purchase. You can also rent them at some places, which will save you some more money. So on the low end of the spectrum, you can expect to spend 22K or 22,185, roughly 22K, roughly 22 to 23. And then on the high end of the spectrum, you can expect to spend 34,000, 35,000, give or take. And then so the cost for building a regular home are Batman. So there's you have to worry about site work, which is inspections, permits, plans, etc. So there's like 5K for inspections, 4K for fees for the building permit, 3K for engineering and architecture, a builder and the architect, and then there's the foundation, which is about 26K to $30,000. You need a foundation unless there's a foundation already there, and you're knocking something down and using the same, I mean, I'm not an architect, but I know enough for that to know that. And then there's framing, which is one of the highest expected costs in your budget, and it's like 36K. It should be budgeted around 42,000, and it breaks down to 36K for lumber, 4,000 for roofing structures, and 1,000 for sheathing. And then for outside finishes, it's about 34K, but you have to worry about 15K for the exterior wall, 9K for installing openings in the home, and then 8K for finishes on the roof. And then there's systems installations. I mean, you can expect to pay about 34,000 for this part of the process. And then there's inside finishes, which is about 70K for everything included in this section, which is about this talks about the inside finishes include doors, drywall, flooring, paint, insulation, plumbing fixtures, appliances, etc. And other costs are 17,000 for things like landscaping, the driveway, and surrounding structures. 4,000 for construction costs. 190,000 for the sales price, which is the cost to actually purchase the home, which is broken down for 92,000 for the home lot, 22,000 for general expenses, 17,000 for the sales commission, $8,000 for financing, and 5,000 for marketing. So it would cost around 420,000 to build your own home, roughly. Now you also have to consider that you're able to. Now, if you were to be able to cut your costs in half, you'd still be spending around $210,000 to build your own home. Compared to that, what was it, 36 or 33? What did I say? 35,000. 35,000. That doesn't, that's way too expensive. So, I don't even know why I said a cabin at first sight. A cabin would be more expensive. You already knew that a cabin would be less expensive. Thanks for listening. Hear from you next time. Peace.